Hey, what's up my friends? Nick Rapkalis here. Welcome to today's video. We're going to show you how to really blow up your business, whether that's an affiliate marketing business, info marketing business, coaching, consulting, whatever it is. I want to show you truly systematically how to blow it up, how to scale it up to the moon. Okay, this is stuff I've been learning for a while now, and I've been going back to one of my mentors specifically. He's got an amazing coaching program that I've been a part of, been in some of his masterminds. So I've been going back over that type of stuff, and it's really getting me back more level-headed and really taking an approach and a very systematic approach to scaling my business, really growing my business. And I wanted to share that with all of you guys, because if you master this type of stuff, it's really going to be the difference between having a little tiny success and having big, massive success. Okay, and that is the truth. Now we are out here at the pool. Wanted to come out here earlier in the morning and get some content done for you guys. It is still pretty warm out here. I haven't checked the temperature, but I would imagine it's already 90 degrees out here in Scottsdale, Arizona. But let's get into this. What does it really take? Like, what's the main principle here? And that is, don't get emotional. Easier said than done, I know, of course. But if you can master this one thing, because a lot of people, they get emotional with this stuff. They're like, oh, I created a bunch of content and I drove a bunch of traffic and I got some leads, but I didn't make any sales. Therefore, I didn't make any money. And they're like, oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. They don't know what they're doing. They're freaking out. And I understand that too, because I've gotten to those points and I still get to those points sometimes, but I always come back to this main principle is knowing your numbers and knowing your KPIs, your key performing indicators. So let's talk about this real briefly. Like, it obviously depends on what your model is, what you're really selling, but you got to focus on the actions that are actually going to drive sales. Okay, so let's start take it from the top. So you need to either create content or use paid advertising. Okay, that's so you can send traffic over to your sales mechanism in some fashion. So let's say you are running paid traffic using advertising. Let's just say Facebook, for example, for argument purposes. So you're running Facebook traffic, you're getting a bunch of clicks, you're getting clicks to your sales process. Maybe you're getting people to opt in for a free video training, and then the free video training takes them over to the sales video. So you're getting a bunch of clicks over to your sales video. Okay, so let's say you got about 50 clicks over to your sales video, and you're kind of wondering like, what the heck's going on? Like, why I haven't made any sales? Well, let's understand the KPIs. And typically with sales videos, you're looking at about a 1 to 2%, sometimes even 0.5 to 2%. So meaning that if you send 100 people to your sales mechanism, your sales video in this case, your sales letter in this case, only 1 to 2% of those people are going to buy, meaning 1 or 2 people out of 100 people that come to that website are actually going to purchase. Okay, we really need to understand this, because some people will send like 3 people to their sales mechanism, their sales letter, and then they're freaking out, they're not getting any sales. Business is all about the averages. You need to let the averages play out. You need to let all the traffic come in and see if it's converting. And the biggest thing is, like, you can't get emotional about that either. What if it's converting at 0.7% or 0.3%? Like, you just have to understand that, like, you send a bunch of traffic, depending on what your ad was like, that all plays a factor. But if your stuff is just not converting, then you need to make a change. You need to either make a change to your sales video, or you need to promote a different offer. You need to try something other traffic source. But that's why it's also key to get people to opt in, get people to collect people's data before you send them to any type of sales mechanism, because then you have that data, you can utilize that data, you can send it over to different offers. Okay, and let's just say like you're doing more of like a coaching consulting model, which is something that I'm starting to get into a little bit more. So a lot of the things that we do is we get people on the phone to sell them into our program, our course, coaching, whatever it is. And typically there can be a higher sales rate on that. Like what we're shooting for right now inside of our business, in one of our businesses, is we're shooting for at least a 20% close rate on the phone. Okay, meaning there's a whole process behind that, and we can get in much more of that at a later date on a different video. But you know, that's what we're shooting for. So every 1 out of 5 calls that we're getting people on, we're expecting a sale. So that's all we're doing. So we're just trying to, you know, get as many people onto a call as whatever. In fact, my goal this week, I want to get on 25 calls, and I want to close 5 of them into clients. Say that's a 20% rate. I honestly think that I can get it a little bit higher, but that's what I'm shooting for. So I know that if I can just get 25 people on, then I can, you know, systematically generate 5. I should be able to do that. Maybe it might be a little bit lower, maybe it might be a little higher, but that's the average that we're looking at. That's our KPI indicator. So just look at that. And then like also when you can break it back to even earlier stages is like when you are running paid ads, you can expect around $1 per click. That's what you're typically doing. And so the big thing that I want to just stress in this video is that you're never gonna exceed the averages too much. Okay, like I said, $1 per click is usually what we're looking at for cost per click. You know, $3 to $10 leads. Okay, you're getting a lead for roughly around $3 to $10. And then it just depends on what your sales process is and the price point, but you're typically looking at a 1 to 2% sales rate on your sales page. And if you're getting them on the phone, closing them down, you can expect a little bit higher result. But again, you are getting on the phone, you're taking the time. It's usually like a 45-minute call. Again, there's a whole system to that. And again, I can talk about more about that at a later date if you guys do want that. So let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to learn a bit more about how we get on the phone with people, how we close people down into our business, that type of stuff. And depending on what exactly you're offering, it might make sense, it might not make sense. But the thing that I really want to stress in this video is don't get emotional. And I know that's easier said than done, but you just really have to look at the numbers, because you won't get emotional if you're just looking at the numbers. You're like, okay, I got this amount of clicks, this click, all these clicks, okay, and then I got them to here. Okay, our conversion rate here was for a lead was like 20%, maybe 30%. Okay, we're looking at that. Okay, then the sales page. Okay, we got like a 7% conversion rate. Okay, we can improve that a little bit more, but we're not freaking out because we're looking at the numbers and that's actually within the standard KPIs. Okay, so that's the gist, guys. Probably a pretty short video, not one of my longer ones, but I wanted to get that out because if you can just master that, honestly, if you can just master that, you're going to have a lot of success in your business. Okay, it's just all about, you know, getting enough traffic, closing enough sales, and making sure that all that is resulting in more money than you're spending on paid ads in the rest of your business. Okay, obviously it's a good idea to do organic stuff in addition to paid advertising, because yes, paid advertising, it does work, but it can be costly, especially in the beginning if you don't know what you're doing. And even as you continue to progress, you want to continue to do organic methods, because you know, paid ads might be working good one week, but they might not be working as well the next week. So you want to keep on balancing that out with organic methods, posting content, reaching out with people, having conversations, that kind of stuff. You always want to be prospecting, always want to be reaching out to people, because you don't always want to just be reliant on paid advertising. You want organic traffic. You want organic results as well inside of your business. Okay, guys, thank you for watching this video. Appreciate you. Make sure and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this. Share it with someone else if you think they can get some value out of it, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.